Live, man.
Shout out Up Next Live.
Shout out Up Next Live.
And it's the big step of the well-known flexer here with Up Next Live, man.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
What it do?
Listen, y'all are not gonna even, I can't even get my breath together about how excited I am about this right here today. God is good, God is good.
Thanks. We're pumped up too. We're excited to be on the live. We haven't been on a live in a minute, so thank you for inviting us.
For sure. Like me and when this opportunity came to us, me and my lovely sister, my best friend MK, we've been following you guys since like 2013, 2014. Our very first event we ever threw, we used Treat Me Like Fire as our bed music. And people was looking at us like,
it was our recap for the show.
It was our recap for the show. And everybody was like, who is this? I'm like, y'all ain't, we on it. Don't worry, we're gonna tell you. So it's just so exciting for things to come full circle, to be able to sit, interview you, and just found out yesterday I'm hosting a show on Saturday.
Oh, sick.
Hey.
So we're gonna turn up.
We're gonna turn up safely.
Right, safely. In our cars. We're gonna be in our cars. I'm not gonna be in a car, but everybody else will be.
Same with us.
Right. But I will have on a mask.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just so excited, and I wanted to hop right in because as I'm looking at what you guys have been doing in the last few years and what we're going through now as a world with this pandemic, I was telling MK earlier, I feel like you guys were very early adapters to doing virtual things. You guys always are putting out videos of you guys mixing already online, but you were doing that so early on that now for you guys, there really wasn't much of a pivot. It was just, let's do more of it. So how have you guys been able to adapt to our current times?
I mean, honestly, the root and core of Line Babe is the two of us, and we are a fully functioning unit, which is great. I think being independent artists, you kind of always have to be hustling, making stuff happen, just kind of going with the flow anyway, and being creative of how can you consistently kind of give content, make stuff without having to make these, you know, have huge budgets or the crazy timelines, just like go with the flow. That's definitely, even obviously look at Instagram, like people are immediate, they need stuff now. And so we kind of just, also just the energy of the year in general was so much to take in. And, you know, art and making music is like, it's like our salvation. It makes us feel so good. It just lifts us. And just a combination of all of those things, it just felt like that was the move. We just kind of were like, well, we got to do something. And
right.
We got to do shows. We got to keep it moving. We don't want to go dark. Also, the whole world shut down. So what do we do? So yeah, we just kind of really just dug into, let's just make more music. Let's just go on live. We have this right in front of us. And, you know, I think that's always been our motto, is just like, keep it moving. Don't stop. Just keep trying things, keep putting things out. And we just have this steady growth. So we always want to feel like we're putting stuff in the world, but we also, there's a lot going on behind the scenes too. So it's a little bit of everything, and it's hard to manage sometimes, but we love it. We want to stay connected to everyone at all times. So we just try to whenever we can.
I love that.
I mean, I think it's very commendable that the two of you are able to stay so consistent in that way, and just kind of like you're saying, just kind of evolve through everything that kind of grows you right now. And I think that's super, super dope. And like, I just wanted to know, like, what, like you said, you still have been continuing on like doing events and doing shows. Is there a different energy when you go out and perform now, or is it just kind of like you still are like grateful to be performing? I'm just curious to know like how that feels on the other side, because it's like just adapting to that part of it. Like the safe part of it.
I mean, it's, you know, well, even like with our first, when we're doing all the virtual tours and stuff earlier this year, you know, we kind of play a song and it'd be like, then it's just the two of us in the room when the song's over. When you're kind of
There's hearts.
Yeah, the hearts are great. The hearts are great. You know, they actually do a lot just to show there is some connection going on, that people are having a good time and that they're feeling it. So, but we did one drive drive-in show. I don't know if you've been to any of them or done any of them yet, but like it's pretty funny. Like everyone's honking their horn instead of clapping. So it's like that was something to get used to. So everyone, I don't know, you know, this weekend everyone make sure to honk your horn when you're at the show.
Well, this is my first event hosting a drive-in, so I was already like, I'm gonna say, honk your horns if you got $20 in your pocket. Like I'm gonna feel it out.
Yeah. Like, can we twerk in the car? Can we twerk on top of the car? Like what? What's that part out?
Yeah. What was the other thing? Oh, I was also gonna say that just like the actual space, you know, because obviously in a phone you have like such little space to do anything. And I'm a dancer and I love to move. So even that one drive-in we did, I was like,
you were tearing it up.
I was doing absolutely everything I've ever done. Cartwheel splits, rolling around the floor. I was just having a ball because I had all this pent up energy from here. So I'm really excited to at least have one more opportunity to like go crazy, go ham. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be a lot of energy because we have a lot of energy pent up inside.
I would say one thing that's very special about the Mad Soul Festival is that 100% of the proceeds is going to Osceola County Food Angels. So one thing that we love doing when we do events is always give back to an organization or give back to somebody that is less fortunate than us. And especially in these times, I think that when they approached us about it, I was like, I love that you guys are finding a way to bring people out of their house safely, but also give back to people that actually are in need at this particular time. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll be involved. I'm gonna minimize my cousin, but I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, I think even with our music and, you know, I mean, we put out 2 covers, a cover of Nelly's Hot in Here and Yasin Bey, Umi Says, and, you know, obviously everyone wants to get their coins for what they do, but this year it just felt that, you know, you just have to look at every day with so much gratitude and really also try to see how can I help people. And that was really our main purpose this year. And it's been awesome because just with the universe, like a lot of the shows and opportunities that we've been able to get, which are few versus what we normally get, have all had some correlation with fundraising, helping people, helping communities, you know, from trans people to homeless students to Black people with the NAACP. We just like are really trying to galvanize our audience and whoever we can to just also give back, and it makes the whole experience more rewarding, and it makes it better. You know, it makes it all worth it. So we hope to continue that, but it's awesome. It's a great way to end the year.
For sure. I wanted to know, you guys are currently based in New York, correct?
Yep.
So have you been in New York throughout the entire pandemic, or have you bopped around? Like, how has that worked?
We've pretty much been in New York the whole time within the state, at least.
It's tri-state area.
Yeah.
Locked down.
Watching. Also, Mom, thank you for the ring light. It's amazing. But anyway, yeah, we've pretty much we work out of Brooklyn. We're in Manhattan, and, you know, escape to the woods every now and then when we can. And yeah, it's just like, it's so weird because the city is like usually so poppin' and we're just inside all the time. It's great, but it's just different because it's, you know, the pull of New York is that, like that energy of what's happening outside.
Yeah, New York is like the mecca of being outside. Right.
Literally. So it's definitely a weird adjustment, but you know, it just makes you literally just dig in and go into the studio. We've been writing so much, so it's great.
So with that being said, can we expect this is a 2-part question. This is a twofer. Can we expect a full project coming from you guys in 2021?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, yeah, no.
He was like, no,
I don't even right. No, yes.
I'm ready for the
We're
new one.
so ready. Oh my God. I mean, as patient as y'all are, we are even more patient, I just have to say, because we have stuff that we know about and we've known about, and we're like, oh my God, like that's my that's how I'm feeling. But we're so excited. It's gonna be a huge year for us. A lot of changes, a lot of music, a lot of good stuff.
But see, the thing about you guys' music is it's so versatile, but I always tell MK it's timeless. Because like when I hear like Jump High, I'm still in my same mood from when I first heard it to now. Well, I ain't gonna tell my age to these people, but now I hear it now and I'm still like, let me go. I used to have an afro, so I'm like, let me go pick my hair out real quick, go to the tennis courts, the basketball courts, be cute. Like I still have these same feelings that I heard when I originally heard it. So it's like, no matter if you put out music today, 5 years ago, next year, I feel like one thing I enjoy is that I get the same feeling. And that's very hard to do. Because sometimes you'll hear a song, you'll be like, oh yeah, that was my jam back in the day. Not y'all music. It's like,
you
put
can
that
write
on
that for
repeat.
a mood. Like, it's a mood. It's a mood.
I got a playlist that I will run while I'm doing work, I'm cleaning, and I will get so much done just because I get such good vibes from you guys' music. And it's like genuine. So how do you guys, what is your creative process like? Like, is it that you create the beat and then it's like I'm putting the words together, or like you guys do it together? How's it work?
You know, I think we're definitely in a rhythm, especially this year, from going to like starting at Universal, being on a major label, being in writing sessions from anyone like Pharrell, the Mark Ronson, where we had no idea what we were doing, but also taking everything in as a sponge, to finally knowing that we always started with Dreamlight Fire. That was our first record. That really happened without either of us really thinking about what we were doing. But the origin of that was Lucas finding dope samples, me vibing off of that, and kind of bringing in whatever I'm going through personally, but also the people I'm around and just living in New York and what inspires me. So that's always like the core. But I love that you use the word timeless, because that was something from the beginning we always wanted with our music. I think with soul music in general, there is a timelessness to it, and it feels like anytime it hits you, it's always right. So that's definitely something we've tried to achieve with our sound, which probably makes us take longer than, you know, some people, but I think we are always quality over the amount. And
and the dopest part is that you guys really, as like fans, like I'm speaking to you like as a DJ fan, like you guys have really stayed like true to what your sound and your energy is. And it's like you guys are never gonna go wrong, because it's like you just built it up the whole way. And it's like to see you like doing these big collaborations now and be doing these shows, like, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself a high five. You popping.
thank
Now,
you.
on top of that, this is also Saturday gonna be the first time we're gonna see you guys perform. So
Ever.
like, if the people of Orlando and anyone else who's traveling in for this drive-in show, like what's a Lion Babe show like? Like, what's that energy? Like, what are people gonna see Saturday in Orlando when they come out?
I love how you guys look at each other. I love how you guys look at each other. Like,
We just like
What is
to,
it?
you know, bring it and not hold back, and really bring our everything, like just dig deep and pull it all out. You know what I mean? Everything we want to bring and we love about music and performance, and that we admire, we like to pull out of ourselves and then, you know, share it with you guys.
Yeah, we definitely like to have fun. You know, just coming from a performance background, it's like a chance for me to show a whole other side of what I do. Like, I love being a singer-songwriter, but like being on stage is my true home. So it's like, you know, just a great way to connect with people. Like, you see their faces. I mean, we'll see your cars, but we'll figure it out. But, you know, it's just that dynamic of just being in a room and creating energy together. And just knowing that it's really also about, you know, just knowing that you're making people feel good and they're taking in the experience, which whatever way they need to and want to. And that's just like totally half of the reason why we do this anyway. So it's definitely, it's one of our favorite parts of what we do. So we're excited.
Yeah, that's like a whole like music therapy, like vibe session that I feel like the world could definitely take a little piece of. So I'm definitely excited to see you guys out there. Actually, you know, a little birdie told me that we could give away some tickets in the chat to the show on Saturday. So Brittany, I'm gonna let you.
they not my tickets, right? Because I need
that's
mine.
not your tickets.
I didn't know, so I need mine.
Girl, you got a host.
Right? Oh yeah, right. I don't need no tickets. I don't need no tickets.
She was trying to get some tickets for her friends though.
You see what I was doing?
Now, how you want to give away these tickets? We got them in the chat. We're giving away one pair of tickets Saturday, Mad Soul Festival. See them perform live. How you want to do it? You want to pick somebody in the chat? You want to give them a trivia question?
Ooh, I'm like, what trivia.
Who wants them?
Yeah, I think we'll keep it easy. It's been a rough year for everyone. So if you write your name,
Yeah, raise
or
your hand.
if you want to go, just put it in the chat and we'll shout
Look,
you
I'm
out.
looking too. Like,
Oh, you see, she's thoughtful. Oh, they coming in.
listen.
We know we just have some Team Lion Beavers in here right now anyway, but
Looks like Erica Love.
but yeah.
Oh, y'all know Eric Love? Look, y'all must know Eric Love.
Yeah.
That's team member right there.
It's a team.
It looks like if the first person, it looks like Ashley Lilly.
Okay.
All right, Ashley.
You know, I think I know Ashley. She is a fan because me and her used to work together, and at her desk next to me, she played your track, and I was like, "What you know about that?" so I know she's definitely a fan.
Nice.
We'll make sure we get
Ashley,
Ashley.
make sure you get her handle. We'll slide in the DM, get her contact.
Before we hop into this record, I just got one more question. So I watch a lot of the videos, right? I put them on repeat when I'm cleaning. So what is the creative process to the videos? Because it's so much storytelling, and it's always, the one thing I think I love the most is not sonically, it's just not colorful, but visually it's colorful. And that's one thing that I always notice in all your pieces. So are you guys the ones putting together the treatments? Do you go to other people for treatments? How does that work?
We are, again, kind of the root of it all. So a lot of times, you know, I mean, even back from when we first started, like with Dreamlight Fire, like originally that was just something that I wanted to shoot a dance film. And this was before we even really had the song. And then at the time we had the song, it was like, oh, let's just make this into a music video. Like I would love to bring that concept in. So, you know, before even being in a band, I wanted to be a performance artist and like a visual artist. And so all of that is really just like part of who I am. And luckily Lucas is also very cool and has cool style and ideas. And you know, so I'm always pulling inspiration just from everything, like growing up dancing and things I saw on stage, and then also just like I was like an OG Tumblr girl back in the day, so I had my archive of all these images. And sometimes, you know, you're just writing and you already kind of have a mood in your head of a story, or there's this character that comes into play. And we work with our stylist and partner Jeffrey Williams, who also has been amazing in helping us just get the actual looks and make the garments. I always knew I wanted someone to help with like custom stuff. I just think of the rock and roll people from the past, like Prince and Bowie.
I can see that. I can see that inspiration in there.
Totally. Just people that really have fun and create magic. I mean, I think there's so much, you need to have a little bit of an escape. And Lion Babe for me is also, she's like a higher version of myself, or she's a different person. So I like to be able to like explore all of that. And yeah, I mean, it goes right in hand with everything that we do. Like for me, I wish we had a visual for every song, but you know, you gotta pick your battles, or pick your good ones, basically. You know, we'll get there one day. We'll do all
that's fair, but that's fair. That's a fair battle. You know, that's a fair battle. Now,
one thing I am gonna say is when we do get together at this concert, we gonna have to talk fashion tips with both of you, because there's a couple items that I've seen both of y'all wear that I was like, oh, that's cute. Lucas, you got a leather jacket. You know which one I'm talking about. I'm coming for.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, I'm coming for that jacket and the little eye thing over the thing. I can wear that to the club.
Yep.
I've already planned it out. But MK, I know you ready to hop into this record.
I mean, I just want to play some music for the people so that they understand what's going on every day, but especially Saturday, we'll give them a little snippet. So I got the record, Rockets, queued up. You know, I just want to play it for people in the chat. If y'all fucking with it, you know what to do. You drop the fire flame. If for some reason, you know what I mean, you're not feeling it, it's okay. We're here to talk about it. And
we already know you're going to feel it.
Ooh.
Yes. Hey, shout out to Momo.
Momo. Hey.
All these spaceships and rockets, got me feeling high. I'm a spaceship and rocket, all into the sky, all into the sky, all into the sky. Hey, all into the sky, all into the sky.
Hey.
That's it. That's all y'all get in the chat. If you want more, you gotta be in the building with your car and your headlights on Saturday. That's
Give
it.
them a piece, okay?
We ain't gonna give them all that. You need to make sure if you're not following, follow and subscribe on YouTube as well. We gonna run these numbers up. I have to come with the attitude because that's how I feel about the music.
That's good. It's lit.
Listen, we lit, right? We lit.
We lit. Thank
No
y'all.
pun intended.
Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Cannot wait to see y'all perform Saturday. Max Soul Festival. Get y'all tickets, pull up with all your friends. One car, chill out, hang out, rock out, pop out. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Online, babe. Check these vibes and we out.
We lit.
Yeah, we lit.
We lit.
We'll see you Saturday.
Saturday.
Let me go get my outfit.
All right. I can't wait.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.